We're just gonna do a little walk around. It's pretty cool out right now. Look at that. She was cooped up all day. You're not cooped anymore, huh? Yeah, but it's gonna be dark soon. That's Miss Rooster. Now I'm gonna try to use this without all that clunking that it was making yesterday, and I don't know why this stick's doing this. This is the iPhone I'm using. This is one of them days it's just real calm and peaceful. It's been drizzling all day and 60 degrees. It doesn't get any better than that. There's my lumber piles. Didn't get no wood cutting today. Burned up that pile finally. All right. I accidentally turned it off somehow. Libby's up in her doghouse sitting there. He ain't gonna be out. I forgot my microphone. Oh, that's right, it's charging. Well, hopefully you guys can hear me. Got all the wet leaves on the ground. Ow. Stepped on a stump. I gotta figure out how to zoom with this thing. Let me see. Got all that foggy there on the mountains. Let me see if I can't. There we go. Cows are just standing there. This is what I see every day. Nice. Alright. Let's continue on. The old dead pine, which I was going to cut down anyway because it blocks my view. But it went ahead and died on me. I'll probably just let the weather take it. When pine trees die, they just start falling from the top. A little bit at a time. It's kind of nice that way. You know, you can. That big one I had over there died. It was humongous, a lot bigger than that. But we finally had to come and cut it down. All right, let's go on. There's my Chinese privet that I killed. I didn't get it all, but now I got to come in here and dig it all up. This is just a peaceful day. I was out of bird feed, so I gave them chicken pellets, egg pellets. I guess they like it. They always go into the chicken house and get them, so I figured I'd just fill their feeders. I got plenty of that. They're over there going. They all live in this area here. All these birds. I've got a trail through here. We're on my half acre. I got 2 pieces of land, and this one's directly behind my property. It just came with the whole deal. Mostly all wooded like this. But it's nice back in here. I don't know if I'll ever do anything on it. I just built the trail. Usually I got all this cut down. I haven't done that this year, but I need to. And it goes on 250 feet that way and 150 feet that way. And I've only seen it once when we had the fire. And so it goes to, see that big dead tree there? I think that's where I walk. I had a wheel and I went out and measured. That's about where my land ends, but all that back there behind it, that's National Forest. So it's public land. So if you wanted to go hunting or anything back there, you could. I see bear coming out of here. We've had a bear. I seen him. He come walking up this trail, and Lily saw him. And I ran in to get the camera, and then he ducked back into the woods. And we're coming back out. Let's go look at that, where I cut up that tree, and I piled all that stuff up. Yeah, my fire didn't take off too well. I finally did burn that box up though. That thing's been driving me nuts. All right, let's go over here. Now, yesterday when I used this selfie stick, it was making a lot of clunking noises, so I'm going to see if it's doing it this time. I don't know what's making that. Maybe I was just goofing around with it too much. My junk. Chickens, there goes Drew. Can't miss him coming through. Alright, here it is. Look how good that stuff's pretty much turning into mulch. Look at that. That's going to be good in the garden. I've been turning it. I threw some cardboard in there today. I come in here with the shovel and chop it and turn it. Man, I'm ready for garden season already. Go over here. The dogs are in their dog houses. Then I came over here and I gathered up some leaves and I kind of tilled them up in the soil there. That never hurts nothing. That had fire ants in it and I wasn't able to get everything out of it, and I finally did today. Boy, them things get in there and you can't go near them. But these lick tubs, and I cut the bottoms off these, but they work really well for tomatoes, bell peppers. You can buy these at usually at your feed stores for $2 or $3 a piece. I know you can here. These are the ones I like the best, these Rangeland tubs. I've had them about 7 years now. Really good tomatoes come out of those. And then what you also can do, when I ran the dog shelter, the city had a dump behind me and they had this leftover culvert. Well, I took a Sawzall and I just cut them down into pots. You know, this thing was probably 10, 12 feet long. I've got about seven of these, I think, different sizes, and they work really well. And there's one I moved. I gotta pick up. And there's one I drug out. I didn't use last year. I think I grew that little bitty one. I got that at the ranch. I think I grew sage or something in there last year. Come out pretty good. But I like these because I don't like to bend over and pull weeds and all that good stuff. All right, guys, I just doing a little video here. Let's say hello to, there's all the junk I threw out of some of the stuff I threw out of the fifth wheel. And that's the old steps to the fifth wheel. And who do we got here? We got a Waldorfus de Gooch. AKA Waldo. What do you think, boy? He's gonna eat him some mud. I don't know why they do that. He always has. They get a good diet. And where's Lily? You in there, Lily? You in your doghouse? Lily? He ain't coming out. That's Wally's old doghouse. I see you stirring in there. Yep. As soon as she comes out, Waldo goes in there. But that one's insulated very well. Floor, walls, ceiling. And that one's floors, wall, and ceiling. Cedar floors, cedar walls, insulation all around. They're warm. I put a thermometer in there last year when Wally was in it, and it was 60 degrees, I think, and it was 20 degrees out, so their body heats. That's just an old piece of junk I gotta tear down. I don't know. They get in there once in a while. All right, guys, we're gonna end this here. Happy trails.